Could this be the last makeup haul of 2025? Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Makeup Maria from Miami. Welcome or welcome back. Today we're doing a Sephora sale makeup haul. A lot of the products target mature skin. Some of them are recent purchases from the sale and some are not, including Prada, Estee Lauder, Creal, RMS, Bobbie Brown, Rare Beauty, and Jane Iredale. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's do this. So to answer the question that I posed in the teaser, could this be the last makeup haul of 2025? The short answer is no, because I have purchased some makeup that I do want to review that I haven't reviewed yet on my channel, including some Korean beauty products. The long answer, really the less short answer, is that the US economy is going through a crazy time, and that affects us all here in the States if you're not a billionaire. So yes, it will mean that I will do less recent releases and less buying, basically, which is honestly a good thing in the long run, because the danger of having a beauty channel is that lots of times you're buying stuff with the excuse of you're going to review it in your channel, when frankly you don't need to purchase all that much. You just want to try everything. And of course, I'm a makeup lover, I want to try everything, but I'm going to try to be more creative and thoughtful with my makeup reviews. I'm still going to continue to do makeup and beauty because I've got a lot of makeup and beauty still, and a lot of stuff I can still talk about, but I'm going to try to be a little creative in the content. So if you have any ideas out there, if any requests, anything you'd like to see, then please go ahead and leave a comment. So the first product we're going to review is the Creal Face Flex Concealer and Complexion Enhance. Okay, so it's a concealer marketed as something that can be used as a concealer or a foundation. So what I did was I tried it as a foundation. You have to mix it with something like a primer. They suggest you mix it with their own primer, but it's a little pricey as it is, and so I decided to go ahead and mix it with a primer that I already had. It's a shiny, a skin enhancer type primer, something that adds radiance. So I happen to have the Valentino V-Liner, which I like, and so I decided to mix them together in the palm of my hand. I took just one pump and one smear, I guess, from the pump, and I mixed it in my hand, and then I applied it on my face. And it's not quite the right color for me, it's a little pale, but it did work fine. It did work pretty much as a standard, I would say, light coverage makeup. It worked well. I can't really tell if it's the concealer or the enhancer that helped it, but it seemed to blur the pores a little bit. It stayed for a while. I think it's a good foundation. I think it is a good concealer as well. I have tried it a couple times as a concealer, but it's not heavy coverage. It's pretty much, I would say, light to medium coverage. I do have an issue. I mean, it's very luxe packaging, but I do have an issue with it because when you close it all the way, it's crooked like that. And so I like to keep things in boxes, and so I have to actually loosen it in order to put it in the box. And that's just my pet peeve. I don't like that, but anyway. So first impression is I like it. Do you need it in your life? Probably not. It's very expensive. There are lots of concealers out there, lots of foundations out there. It's not mind-blowing. It's just the type of concealer that brands are releasing now that are lightweight, that have better coverage, that do more. And I think that that's great, but I don't think it's exclusive to this brand. I also, underneath my skin, I did have my serum, my moisturizer, and then I have a Chantecaille primer that's also pricey. I usually buy it on sale. That's also a sunscreen. So my face was very plump, very moisturized. And then on top of that, this is a hydrator as well. So I definitely overhydrated my skin to make sure that it played well with the concealer, because I could tell from when I tried it the first time as a concealer that it wasn't gonna go on well by itself. Next, I want to talk about the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Concealer. I love Double Wear. I wore it as a foundation for many, many years. So when this came out and people were talking about, I mean, they've had tons of concealers, but this one did get some good initial response from people out there. So I said, okay, I have to try it. So I did, and I think that it is a full coverage concealer. So if that's what you're interested in, definitely look into it. Maybe they'll give you a little sample at Sephora, I'm not sure. But it gave me full coverage. Did it crease? Of course. I mean, I didn't put powder on it, but it did, of course, crease. But it is lightweight and very full coverage. I loved it. I think it's wonderful. I don't really need it. I don't have dark circles under my eyes. I really just have the caves here and here, that especially if I don't get enough sleep, get very dark. And I think it's nice for that, for sure. But I actually did still go in with the Lisa Eldridge Pinpoint Concealer to help it out a little bit in those little itty bitty corners that get dark. Okay, so do I recommend it? First, I think that if you have dark circles, yes, you know, and even if you have mature skin, but obviously hydrate your skin ahead of time. Here's another brand that does target mature skin or mature people with mature skin. This is 2 color eyeshadow sticks, ColorLuxe, and they are quite nice. They go on smoothly, they blend well, they stay on the lids, and I like using it, but it's very, very natural. I think if you're a natural person, I think that you'll enjoy these products. Is it the best thing since sliced bread as far as eyeshadow sticks or creamy eyeshadows? No. I think the Bobbie Brown is very similar. The Lisa Eldridge is very similar. I like the colors, but again, they're very muted. So I like a natural look most days. So for me, I love a stick. I love to put on a stick because it's just so easy. I use my fingers all the time. And so for that, I do enjoy it. Okay, the next brand that I guess you could say targets mature folks just because it's been around for a long time, and it used to be Bobbie Brown, still has the name. Bobbie Brown went on and now does Jones Road. So never name your makeup brand your name, because if you sell it, that's what happens. Anyway, I think that let's see, what was it? Oh, the brow pencil. People were talking about the brow pencils. I had to try it. It is different than your standard in the sense that it's very skinny, but actually, I will show you. Super skinny, which a lot of people like a lot. But whoa, watch out. There's a lot of pigment right away. So I'm glad I got a lighter color, a lighter brown, because if it were darker, I may have some trouble with it. But I do have, I can compare it to the Sephora brand, and they're like almost identical, which is so funny to me. Let me just swatch the Sephora next to it. So the Sephora is a darker color, of course, but it's a little bit of drier of a texture, but it's quite good, I have to say. So as you can see, I smeared the brow pencils, and they both, I think, pretty much smear in the same way. Maybe Bobbie Brown is a little bit more smeared. It is a little bit of a creamier texture. Sephora brand, excellent. It has a spoolie just like the Bobbie Brown. So if you're in the market for an eyebrow pencil, I think, frankly, the Sephora is fine. I also purchased the Bobbie Brown Perfectly Defined Gel Eyeliner. I received a discount and free shipping, so I said sure. And it's beautiful. It's actually really, really easy to use, and I am a big fan of Lisa Eldridge and Victoria Beckham's eye pencils. Pretty much those are the only ones that I use, but this was actually fine. It went on really nicely. It blended nicely. I just popped it on my waterline without even thinking about it, which is something I rarely do. So I have to say this, I thought this surprised me. I thought that this was a really nice purchase. And so there's the eyeliner pencil. The next purchase, not necessarily something targeted towards mature folks, but it is something that people were raving about, is the Prada mascara. I like Prada products. I think that I was very surprised by their lipstick, and so I kind of was curious to get something else from Prada. I never got the foundation that people liked a lot because I was like, I have enough foundation, and I'm actually really disappointed with most foundations. But people were talking a lot about the Prada mascara, so I had to get it, and I like it. I like it because it is something that, well, I'll show you the brush first. Let me show you the brush. It's a different kind of brush. I am not a mascara person, really. I like mascara, but I don't focus a lot on it as much as like other people do. I know my daughter loves mascara. I give her all my mascaras, and I kind of grab whatever I can find. But I can see how people really enjoyed this mascara. So the deal with this mascara is you gotta comb it through a couple of times and comb it up, and it does provide that curl that a lot of people are looking for. I have a little bit of a natural curl in my hair anyway, so I don't curl my eyelashes or anything like that, but I can see how people like this. Is it better than Lisa Eldridge's or Gucci or Tower 28 or all the others? Yeah, I don't know yet. I like it. I'm glad I have it, but I don't know really if it's worth, you know, running out and getting it. So far, I like it. I'm glad I have it. I went to the gym afterwards. The Prada mascara did not smudge. And also the makeup, the eyeliner, the concealer, the foundation, the Creal concealer that I use as a foundation, all of that stayed intact after going to the gym. So that thumbs up on that. Did I need to buy another blush? No, it did not. But I went to Sephora and I saw the Rare Beauty Soft Pinch blush. This woman has like 3 different kinds of blushes, maybe 4. It's crazy. But I loved it because it's got this cool consistency where it's like, I don't know if you can tell, it's cream to powder, and I absolutely love it. And what's really nice about it is for someone like me who has texture and imperfections, I had some on already, but I'm going to put some more on. You can see that it really glides on the skin, which is really nice. Really, really nice. And it's what I want. It doesn't stick to the skin. It just glides on the skin easily, and it gives you that pop of color, if that's what you're interested in. I love it. So another brand that definitely does target mature skin is RMS. Not available at Sephora, but I did purchase this little, I purchased a bunch of things, but this is a little tester, which I love. I'm obsessed with little minis and little packaging like this. I'm crazy about that stuff because it's just a fun way of trying the makeup without making a commitment to a full size product. So I pulled out the red one that not everyone, but a lot of people in the beauty community were talking about because she had this ad out. The founder had an ad out talking about how she was the makeup artist for the Victoria's Secret models and that she used natural makeup on them and that she used this red blush, or a red blush, on the models for that natural glow. So I tried a little bit. You'll see in the B-roll that it does provide like a pinky color, not a red color. But I'll do it again because it's faded a little bit, so I want to add more so you can see it. Okay, so I'm adding more than I would normally to both sides because so you can see it. And it's beautiful. I do love it. It's a great color. It's not a red. It is more of a pink. And it does go over my imperfections in my skin, which I really do appreciate. Now, if I had to choose between the two, though, I feel like the Rare Beauty one is a little smoother on my skin. They both look good. I think they both have a similar effect, but as far as the texture of it, it feels like the Rare Beauty blends better, I would say, than the RMS. I don't know. I think they're very close. I think they're both really good. I think either one works if you're someone like me who has textured skin. I also purchased the Creal. The adults are talking solid serum lip repair, which I started wearing, and I put some stuff on top of it, but I wanted to show you what it looks like. And I'm not sure about this product. I like it. putting some on top of the Tom Ford lipstick that I had on. I had some underneath too, and then I put Tom Ford on, and I'm putting some on top. Because this color isn't very impactful. I will leave it in the description. This is a strange product for me. I wore it to test it out, and then I ate, and then after I ate lunch, I was like, what is on my lips? And it was this. It really sticks to your lips. Now, does that mean it repairs it? I don't know. I am very finicky about lip balms, so far, I think that sticking to your lips is a good thing because it will hopefully do something. I don't know if it actually did anything. So, and it's, again, her products are pricey. So I have a bonus product. This is my Beauty Insider that I received since my birthday was recent. And it's the Makeup by Mario. It's one of his lip, what is this called? Makeup by Mario Ultra Suede Sculpting Lip Pencil and MoistureGlow Plumping Lip Serum. Okay, so I'm gonna take off my lipstick. And try this out. I've actually already tried it out. I'll try the lip pencil first. It's in a real pretty, kind of a neutral mauve color. It's nice and smooth. Feels a little waxy. But yeah, no, it's nice. Good color. Good, nice little gift. I'm glad that I got it. Now this is the controversial one. It's one of these packagings where you can't, if you lift it up, it won't go down. So it's that part is really annoying, and it's super glossy, like super glossy. Show you on my hand, and then put on my lips. But I gotta say, I went to the comment section at Sephora to see what people were saying about this, and people didn't like the packaging, which can, again, it is a problematic thing when you put it up and you have to put the cap on it and smush it or just take it off on your hand or something. And it does have a little bit of a plumper action, so I can feel it plumping a little bit, but it's so soft on the lips. If you have really dry lips, I think you're gonna kind of enjoy this. Now, will your hair stick to it? Probably. It will probably get all over the place, but boy, it feels great. I have to say, I like that a lot. So I'll probably pop it on when my lips are feeling really dry. So me. So that's it. That is a makeup haul, maybe one of the last in 2025, and it has some products for mature skin. Let me know if you've purchased anything from the Sephora sale. If you are interested in any of these, let me know if there's any other type of video, makeup and skincare related, that you would like to see. Abortion is healthcare. Don't forget to put on that sunscreen. Peace.